Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you've seen any of my previous videos, this background might look a little different. We once again tagged along with my fiance to Nashville. It is currently, I probably should have checked that. It is Wednesday, March 20 something. We'll put it on the screen. I don't even remember. We came over here Monday. I obviously did not do much crocheting at all Monday because Monday morning I had to pack our bags, and then Monday kind of evening-ish I was driving all the way to Nashville because my fiance left bright and early because he had to go to work. And so like that's where he is now. Yesterday, Tuesday, me and my kids took two separate trips to the Goodwill bins. That's the best part about coming to Nashville. We went to each Goodwill bin. Like they have two. And from like where I am, one is 10 minutes and one is about 20 minutes. So we, of course, went to those. But with that being said, we still need a crochet. Whether this is a little vacation trip or not, I have way too many upcoming markets and everything, and something special that you don't know about yet. You have to watch more of my videos to find out. Anyway, first off, why is my kid's curl cream on the ground? And also hey, hey, get that paper towel from brother. My youngest is shredding a paper towel on the floor. Anyway, so I brought a bucket of yarn, right? Hold on. And I have not done much crocheting at all. Anyway, I brought a lot of like floppy skeins. So that's what we are going to focus on in this video is like using up some skeins like this of Bernat Blanket, or like this Parfait Chunky is like really flat where I've been pulling from the center. There's not a lot. Parfait Chunky, little bit of Bernat Blanket right here. I've got some Sweet Snuggles Light in here as well. Hold on, that's hurting my legs. I need to set that down. I have been working a little bit on a few things. Like I've made two teeny tiny leggy frogs to try to turn them into keychains because I've had a few people ask me, because I have some of my minis like octos, bees, and like chickens as keychains. And people have been asking if I can do frogs. So I made a couple of those, and then I made the parts for one turtle because my plan, I think I brought enough to make 3 or 4, maybe something like that. Okay, the remote fell. But for now, I think we're gonna start with the Bernat Blanket. So I have this mystical. I think I'm just gonna make chickens out of the rest of it because it's not enough to make like another bunny or anything. So I'm gonna make chicken bodies out of this and this. We are going to, I think, oh, do both the mercat. Okay. Um, I think that, whoa. I'm gonna make one big one out of this one and then see if it's enough for like a little one after it. And then same thing, I'm gonna make maybe 1 or 2 big ones and then the rest minis. Um, yeah, let's get started with that. Hold on, let me put this white up. I will finish this later. I've been working on some whips with that. I brought some whips anyway. Yeah, let's start with this burnout blanket, and then I will hopefully check back with you guys later. I currently can't tell you what time it is though because I broke my Apple Watch band, so I have to get a new one. All right, you guys, it is still Wednesday the 25th. I just look rough because we did go back to the good old bins again today. My kids are going to hate me by the end of the week, but we are getting great deals on toys and clothes. But anyway, crochet, that's what you guys are here for. So this is all I have left of the gray, and this is all I have left of the black. From the gray, I was able to get 2 mini chickens and 1 regular chicken. And from the black, I was able to get 2 regular chickens and mare, 3 little chickens. I do think that later I'm gonna like put their eyes and stuff them and stuff, but right now I'm just feeling crocheting. So we're gonna move on to, hold on. You know what? We are gonna move on to this brown that we are gonna use to make turtle shells. I am going to use I brought pink and I brought this green and this green. Okay, so I got like this really dark green, ignore the fuzzies, and I have this light green, and then I also have this pink. I'm not sure exactly what the vibe we're gonna go for yet is, but we're gonna see. We're gonna make some turtle parts, I think. Yeah. It is now currently Thursday the 26th, and I've been being lazy, as you can tell, all week. I still have this much left of the brown. It's like pretty squish, you know, it's not too much. But I'm not gonna lie, I've made 2 turtles and I'm bored. Well, I've made the heads and then I've made the bodies, but I haven't sewed the heads onto the bodies because I forgot larger safety eyes. So I have 2 turtle carcasses. Don't you dare fall down the stairs. But so I have made a green one with the brown shell and then a pink one with the brown shell. This one he's swimming. I saw the fin on a little funky looking. I don't know what I did. Like I've been staring at it and I'm like, I don't, but he just looked like he's swimming, you know, he's swimming. I feel like I feel like the ring light is like off. Do I just better with no ring light? Because I feel like it's like too, like it's washing me out too much. I don't know. Anyway, we're just gonna leave it off. But I'm bored of this. So I have got out 2 separate skeins of Parfait Chunky, both of which are very meh. I have this one. I think it's Lagoon, yeah. And then I have some, I want to say this is Sour Apple. And so with both of these, I think I'm going to make little leggy frogs, little sitting frogs, and little octos for my minis bins, just to like get rid of some of this because it's making me mad. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and get on that to get some stuff out of the way. And then I might check back in with you guys later. Like always. I will check back in with you guys whenever I get more stuff done. I'm just going to set all this off to the side. Yeah. So at this point, we had moved from Nashville down a little bit, and we were staying in a hotel for one night to go watch my sister-in-law play some soccer. So here's just a little cutie clip of me crocheting, and obviously you can see I was dancing, having a little too much of fun. But yeah, it's just a little clip to add a little bit more time, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, I kind of went MIA. It is currently Sunday, the March 29th. And I'm sorry about the bad lighting. I can't find my little power bank for my ring light. We just got home last night because we stayed an extra day. We actually went to a little town called Pulaski to watch my sister-in-law play soccer and this whole shebang. And then today we obviously were busy. My fiance had a soccer game, all that stuff. Sorry. But the last time you saw me, I had pulled out these 2 colors, I'm pretty sure. This is all I have left of the green, and this is all I have left of the blue, neither of which are really enough to make a whole item. With the green, I was able to make 2 leggy froggy bodies that need to be stuffed and have their mouths added. Again, I'm really sorry about the lighting. And I also made 2 little octos that just need to be literally sewn up. Like, I just need but I have not done that yet. And then with the bluish color, I have made 2 leggy froggy bodies. This one still needs its eyes. I just forgot to snap them in when I finished. But I have 2 bodies in this color, and I already have, I believe, 4 octos in that color. So I went ahead and made 2 little sitting froggies instead that need to be sewn up and get their mouths. And that's what I made with those 2 colors. And then where I wasn't, I'm gonna say and then about a million times, but where I wasn't able to pull you out and talk to you, I did grab out this yellow. It was a smidge bigger when I grabbed it out. It is the Premier Pom Pom yellow. And as of right now, I have made this mushroom cap that's supposed to be for a like mushroom boy that I'm gonna do. It's like a different kind, but theirs was a lot more domed in their picture. I think it's where this yarn to me is a little thicker than like regular Premier Parfait chunky, if that makes sense. Like it's denser, I guess. And yeah, it's a lot denser. And so whenever I use my 5.5, it tends to make the stitches very tight. And I feel like because my stitches are so tight with this yarn, it's not doming as much as theirs. But I'm hoping that maybe once I add the body, that'll help it kind of like meet. But anyway, I'm trying out a new pattern. And then I have made 2 mini mushroom tops for my minis basket. And I am going to make more with this. I know for sure I can get 1 more. I'm hoping I can get 2 more, but I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see about that. And then updates with the bucket. So like, I'm obviously not gonna use all the yarn in the bucket, but some of the ones that were getting floppy, like that's the goal of this video, is to use up the yarn. And so, hold on, I'm gonna set you down for a sec. I got my big old bucket. I did use a little bit more of this green. It just like all fell apart. Quit it! Okay, I know that looks bad. Just don't look at it. So we've already saw the turtle bods. I have made the pieces in another light green turtle. Okay, wait, yeah, I didn't put the heads on. I was confused, that's why I had 2 heads for a sec. But I think instead of the brown, I think I'm gonna give that one a dark green shell. And so to use up more of the brown, I'm gonna figure something out. We'll see. I'm like, what all do I wanna use up next? But the thing is about this green is my plan is to make more frogs and stuff. So like, I just did that. Ooh. We can go ahead and get out this and maybe make a little bee or 2 because this is not a lot. So we're gonna finish using that yellow pom-pom and then we're gonna use that, which I obviously will need this black to go with, but that's like a whole skein. I'm not using all that. And then I can't find my 6 right now. I use my 6 for this yarn and I just simply cannot find it. So, you know what, let's also work on finishing up some of the stuff that we brought. So like, let me get these out, those scrappies. And I'm gonna, don't I have another, I'm literally like in La La Land right now, just ignore me. I do think I have another mushroom top and I have this white. So let's go ahead and use up this white too. Okay, so we have out the pom-pom yellow, the regular yellow, and that white. So let's just do that. Let's add these back in, get this all out of my face. And then I will check back in with y'all whenever I do. Hopefully I'll be able to work a lot more through some of this in the next day or 2 and then we'll be able to end the video, but like LOL, who knows? But yeah, and hopefully by then I will find the power pack, whatever you want to call it, battery, portable charger, whatever, that I use for my, oh, I did not mean to flip you off, I'm sorry. for my ring light. It's got to be somewhere in one of the like 50 gazillion bags that we brought. So yeah. Doodles. All right, you guys, it has actually been like a few minutes since we last talked. But I did forget that, yes, I know the point of this video is, like I said, using up yarn, but I may or may not have a yarn order. Don't yell at me. And it is a rather, let me make sure I don't show you my address. It's a rather, it is a rather hefty box. But okay, listen, let me justify myself real quick. I have got accepted into a super secret thing that you guys do not know about yet. Stick around. And so there was a few things that, like, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I have to make this, and I have to make this, and I have to make this and this. And I absolutely 100% did not have those colors. So I had to order them. But before we get into the yarn haul, let me show you what I have done in the few minutes since we talked. I don't know if you guys hear that, but they're kicking a soccer ball outside. I did find my ring light. I have it kind of low right now though, because like I feel like I get really washed out in my videos. I tend to make my ring light too bright, I think, because I'm nervous about not being bright enough and then I look like a ghost. But anyway, I sewed up both of the little green octos. So those guys are done. You know what, let me put them in here and then move this over here. Yeah. I sewed up and put the mouths on the two little sitting frogs. And I made 2 more of the pom-pom yellow tops, leaving me with this little scrap. I have the like orangey like colored light on because, like I said, I just feel like the other one washes me out so bad, but like I feel like this one makes the colors look funny. Like this. Like I feel like I'm washed out. I don't know. Anyway. But like I'm doing a yarn haul. It's gonna make my yarn colors look weird. Hold on. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. Let me make it a little bit brighter. Hold on. And then maybe that'll work. Okay, one sec. All my kids are inside, so let me get into this quickly. What, Papi? I about kissed the mic for some reason. Anyway, yarn haul. So starting off with what is not Parfait Plush. Most of this is Parfait Plush, and that's why I had to order it. I have a lot of Parfait Chunky, not a lot of Parfait Plush. But I did order these little discount like 3-pack bundles. So I just finished my 1 skein of Lagoon. Well, this is what I have left, technically finished. So I got a 3-pack because it was only like $8 or something. I'd have to like go check, but I don't remember. But it was really cheap for 3 skeins. So we got Lagoon. Like I said, I feel like this is not good lighting to see the colors. I don't know, go on Premiere if you want to look. Alright, they made him come inside and he obviously was not feeling that. But anyway, on to next. So I've never used this color. It's called Pale Blue from Premier Parfait Chunky. I like it. I think there's something cute I can do with this. I just wanted to give it a try since, like I said, it was just so cheap. I just had to. I couldn't resist. Would you like to kind of stand between my legs? Okay. And now on to Parfait Plush. I can't tell if I'm being washed out because low-key this ring light is so bright that like I'm being blinded every time I look at the screen. I'm like, one second, let me turn this down a couple. I don't even know what to do because like I don't have a light in this living room to like help. So like, I don't even know what to do. It looks pitch black. What if I angle myself more up? This. And then, I don't even know. Calm down. Okay. But onto Parfait Plush. I got 2 of the light purple. It is called Lilac. We got 2. Right there, keep your hands to yourself. We got one of the dark purple, which is Iris. We got one of the shell, because apparently people use this for skin tones. I don't know, it looks kind of peach to me. I don't know. Please leave my yarn alone, bro. We also got the light pink and the light blue. The light pink is cotton candy. The light blue is forget me not. Will you get your grimy little hands off my yarn? Ay. We got red, which is poppy. We got the brown, which is teddy bear. I know this one is chartreuse because I think it is stunning. And we got two whites. So we have one here and one here. Right? White is just called white. Yeah, okay. And then we got three blacks. So yeah, that is the yarn haul. Not too much in all honesty, you know? Yeah. So yeah, that's the yarn haul for now. I'll check back on y'all tomorrow because this lighting is making me mad. Oh my gosh, my son is pushing y'all. I'm so sorry. Quit eating the yarn. It is currently Tuesday, the 31st. Isn't it the 31st? Baby girl, happy birthday! It's my daughter's birthday. What did I already get on my Apple Watch? Anyway, nothing to do with nothing. I'm trying to remember the last thing I showed you guys, and I don't know, but I did sew the heads on the first two turtles that I made. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We have this guy, and then we have this guy, and then I made another turtle body, and I have the head. I just was not feeling sewing on another head. My finger was starting to hurt where I like pull the needle when I sew. So low-key, I just didn't want to do it. So that's just going to sit there for a second. I did, however, finish off the yellow. I have to go get a new skein to do the rest of the second bee. I was able to do a whole first one. And then I did finish off the white by doing this mushroom body and the two sets of bee wings and almost a whole tiny mushroom body. I got to one leg. So that skein is gone. And I think I showed you me finishing the yellow pom-pom one. If not, this is what I have left. But I am going to go ahead and end this video here. I know I really didn't use up near as much yarn as I wanted to. This little tub is still full. But where I got in my new yarn, I really want to start on those projects. So I'm feeling zero motivation to do this. And whenever I have no motivation to do what I have in front of me, I just don't crochet. So I need to work on what I want to work on. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I also have to go on a special errand today for my business. I'm thinking of vlogging, like, the day. Like, come with me to, I don't know, I need some chapstick. But, yeah, I am just going to go ahead and end the video here. If you're interested in any of the patterns I use, leave a comment, and I will tell you where they're from. I'm pretty sure all of them are free patterns. I'm trying to remember what all I made in the video, but I'm pretty sure they're all free patterns. But, oh, yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything like I needed to say in this video, and I genuinely just can't think of anything. So, if you like seeing this video and if you like seeing this face, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.